I'm on the lovely Guaranteed Rate rooftop on this gloomy Monday morning. It is October 5th, and last week we saw the national jobs report come out way lower than expected. 203,000 jobs were expected to be created in the month of September, and the report came out at 142,000. There were also 2 months previous to that that were revised lower. So we saw a huge mortgage bond improvement on Friday. There was a sell-off towards the end of the day. It was a crazy day on Friday, but we still broke above an important resistance level, which should mean lower mortgage rates to come. This really puts the Federal Reserve Board in an interesting position. Inflation is lower than they anticipated. The jobs market isn't as great as they thought it was, and I really see the rate hike going into probably next year. This puts them in an interesting position, so only time will tell. And as I've mentioned many times, I feel mortgage bonds would improve over the long term by the Fed raising the federal prime rate. I know that's counterintuitive, but with the sell-off in the stock market, that's what would likely happen. So we shall see. I encourage you to talk to me about the TRID changes. They are effective today. Guaranteed Rate, my team is ready for these changes. We have been working tirelessly to make sure we're ready and the communication is there throughout my team. So 3 things you need to know when you're on the listing side. A, if the interest rate increases or the APR increases by over 1/8%, that could delay your closing by 3 days. If there is a loan program change, that could delay your closing by as little as 3 days, if not more. If there is a prepayment penalty added, that could delay your closing. So you really got to work with the lender, even when you're on the listing side, that is ready for these changes. For those of you that I've spoke with about this already, I'd love to reconnect for any questions. For those of you that we are not currently working with, we would love to be on your virtual bench. There are lenders that are going to fall on their face with these changes. It will happen. The individual loan officer cannot possibly manage all of the deadlines that are involved. You need to work with someone like a strong team like myself. I'd love to catch up with you and discuss these changes. If you'd like to get together, you can reach our team at 773-654-2031. We would love to work with you. We are ready for these changes, and we welcome any questions you might have. Have a great week.